Hey guys, Brian here. Welcome back to the shop. I got a couple more hours the other day to fool with the digital readout on this thing, and I think I've managed to get success on the one axis that the riggers had tore up. I got it back together, and by just fiddling with those pot adjustments on there and bumping the voltage up on the output card a little bit to get 5.1, because it was only like 4.99, so I bumped it up to 5.1 on Mr. Ayers' recommendation, and it appears to be working. So let me fire this up and I'll show you that, and I'll get you over here to, I've got my indicator set up to verify that the scale is reading correctly. Of course, I'm only reading an inch of travel, but we'll assume that if it's right over the inch, it'll be right over the distance, and we'll just go ahead and do a full travel and come back to zero at some point, just to be sure that it returns, and if it counts up the full distance and counts back, it's probably going to be okay. So let's see if this thing's working still. Yep, it's reading both directions. So let me zero out on the indicator here. This big machine is kind of fussy to get it to move a thou. You got to really be ginger with it. Yep, see? Too far. Alright, I'm going to say that's as close to zero as I can get. Well, I think you can see something there. I can't see the scale, so I'll have to go by the DRO and see what it reads. Shows 10 thou. Yep, looks like 10. Let's go 20. It's 20 and a half. Looks about right. Let's go to 50. That's 51. And that's what that's showing. Shows just past 100, and we're right on zero, so it's within a half thou anyway. I don't know exactly how good my indicator is here, if there's any parallax coming in, because the indicator's not in the same axis as the table. Looks like it could be tipped down a little bit. Let's go to the 1/4 inch. Yep, it's 251. So yep, we're just past 250. Let's go to 1/2 inch. Showing just barely a 1/2 inch. Right on it. Let's go to 3/4. That's 755. We're showing 755 and a half probably. Well, that's what that shows. So we're looking pretty close. Let's go to the full inch. Shows 1 inch. And we're right on. So as long as this indicator reads right, this digital readout seems to read pretty much the same. It's within I'd say less than a half a thousandths over the entire inch of travel at Ames indicator. I think that Ames indicator is good. I trust it. So I'm going to trust this digital readout. Let's go back the other way and see if it goes back to the same spots. $7.50. It's like right on it. Let's go to a 1/2 inch. It's like right on that. Crank fell off. Go to a 1/4. Quarter inch. Looks like we're right on 1/4 inch. And a half that anyway. Shows 90. Probably 89. We're back to 0 at 0, so I'm satisfied that that's working like it should. It looks like it's doing pretty good. Now if I can get the other one fixed, I'll be in good shape. I will save $4,000. Well, I've got that half of the digital readout working. It's been working all week. I've checked it off and on, and it's been right on. So I got that one axis that was all cut up and tore up by the riggers working. The other one, I still haven't managed to get it working. I think that piece of glass fell out that's on the reed head, and I can't find it to glue it back in, so I don't know if I'll be able to fix it. The good thing is that's the shorter of the 2 axes, so it would be the cheaper one to replace. Otherwise, everything else seems to be working. So next thing to do is to get this other outrigger leveled up and get it in position. I did have to go back and redo the actual main mill body after I adjusted this first outrigger, because the 2 weren't following the same plane. So getting all 3 of these pieces in the same plane within a thou over several feet has proved to be a pretty good challenge to do with hand tools, using levels and straight edges and that kind of thing. So, but I'm gonna keep at it until I get it. So I will say that one of my viewers sent in this whole big bundle of reed heads that somebody on Practical Machinist had sent to them. And these are Sync 150 acu-rite reed heads. Most of them look to be in pretty sad shape. I can't use any of this stuff. Mine is a previous version than any of these. These are too new for what I've got, so I can't use any of this to fix what I've got, sadly. But if anybody needs it, let me know and I'll forward it on to you, and maybe you can use it to fix your stuff. So thank you, Josh, for sending me those pieces to try. I said it's too bad they're not gonna work, but maybe somebody will watch this video and they'll see them and they need them, and they can let me know and I'll send them on that way. So thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, I'll catch you later.